Since in the show when SpongeBob, when Mr. Krabs and Plankton, they've been enemies for a while. First they were friends before, until then they became enemies in the future, so on and so forth. On and off, especially, basically out throughout the episode. I think when Plankton, okay, well the truth, yeah, the truth is, yeah, mostly throughout the episodes when Plankton trying every trick to get the crab, every trick to get the crab to trick crabs to get the crab place from him, but Mr. Krabs, but Mr. Krabs, until Mr. Krabs, he didn't fall for it. But he's not falling. He didn't fall for it until he just. But he always, but he always on his little toes, especially his little. Yeah, because I remember in the first episode of Plankton, that's when the first episode of Plankton, that's when Plankton went inside his SpongeBob's brain and used the control thing, used the machine, the plug controller to control SpongeBob, to control SpongeBob's mind. Well, and he used to force SpongeBob to get the cranberry stick formula, and then you'll get the cranberry stick formula. Well, okay, yeah, and then until then then SpongeBob realized what he SpongeBob realized what he could have done wrong, but until then he found a way to get to Plankton. Of course, Plankton get all drooled over. He started thinking about the pineapple. Started thinking about the crab party, but with the super fun, until then he just jumped down. He just jumped down, and then he went down to that little machine, and then and traveled to the screen, and then that was it. That was funny. Like what the? Well, Eric. Well, you. Okay. Anyway, so this is Plankton, and then on this left side here, of course, that's his computer wife. That's his computer, and of course, that's his computer wife. Right there. That's okay. That's Plankton and his computer wife on that side right there. Yes, pretty cool. Well, of course, she talks. Computers talk like that. That's why we have laptops that can talk. Okay, I know. This is Squidward, of course, and this is little art painting and I just drew. But he likes art and he likes to paint, and his clarinet. He loves to play his little clarinet every time. Sometimes it's lame. Every time he plays clarinet, it sounds like it's like you got a penny or a quarter, like you got a plug stuck in this clarinet or something. Anyway, something else. It's like one of those. Yeah, but anyway. So anyway, let's move on. And of course, then you got Sandy. Now she is one of a kind squirrel, basically. But she's a land creature, not a sea creature. But the reason why she had a helmet to protect, because she's got air, and of course she had a igloo air igloo that she lives inside a bubble air. You know, because she got habitat. Oh yeah, she got her own habitat. Especially outside. Of course, when SpongeBob, I met in that first episode when SpongeBob met Sandy, a new friend. Of course, I remember that's because I know SpongeBob and Patrick met in the show, because in the first episode when SpongeBob and Patrick met, of course, and that's Patrick right there. Of course, you can see you got the rock right there. Of course, that's the rock that he lives in. And of course, SpongeBob lives in the pineapple. Squidward lives in the tiki house. Mr. Krabs has an anchor. He lives in the anchor. And Plankton, of course, he lives in his own shrimp bucket restaurant. Most people that don't want to come, some people try to come to the new episode. Tell us they have new episodes when SpongeBob, when Mr. Krabs made a deal with Plankton after the one, and then Mr. Krabs refused that SpongeBob wasn't able to work at the Krusty Krab, and then Plankton, so Plankton did trick Krabs in want SpongeBob work for Plankton, and then to get SpongeBob force SpongeBob to make crab paste for Plankton, so he can outsmart Krabs and run him out of business. So that's what until then, but SpongeBob trying not to until then he trying to okay, but until then until then So even though every time he tried plan to make Krabby Secret Formula, yeah, until the movie, till the first movie of SpongeBob movie, well, Plankton try outsmart the Crust, try outsmart the King Bottom, and then you'll see. I might watch. We might watch. Okay, we might watch the SpongeBob movie, and you'll understand. Well, you understand. Well, you understand. I see. Okay. Man, but this one I just drew Pika Bob. Well, Pikachu. Pika Bob. Chew pants. Well, so I just drew Pika Boss to give this demonstration. So you got eyes and teeth. So this is how SpongeBob looks like. And, with a face swiped, and then you'll see his face. So you see his face, SpongeBob and Pikachu as SpongeBob SquarePants. So SpongeBob as Pika Bob, Pikachu as SpongeBob. And this is SpongeBob. This is SpongeBob now. This is number 4, and this is SpongeBob as Pikachu. Pretty hilarious. I know it's very hilarious. Like, oh my gosh, I'll be like, yeah. Well, that's. Can you imagine when SpongeBob was like me, like Pika Bob? Mike. Okay. 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 We got Starman. First, you got Starman. And we got Sandy. Okay, I know Goodman for, okay, I know this Goodman character, especially from the SML. that's for SML. What's it called? Yeah, SML. Well, it used to be until SML was no longer, and no longer is no longer to make SML videos because, his, got demonetized because YouTube have issues with his videos. And this, but anyway, like, he still continues making videos on Luigi, Super Luigi Logan. So he started, he still makes money, but